So I'm reading again. So today we're going to talk about Sabbath. So I used to practice Sabbath really regularly. Every Wednesday I had it blocked out in my calendar. I probably heard it taught somewhere and thought it was a good idea to do it. Should we go to a different spot again? Let's do it. It's just getting dark real quick, isn't it? It's getting kind of cold. The reason I wanted to talk to you about it is because about a month ago I started practicing Sabbath again after years of not. And really quick, I think it's important that I explain what that means to me. Sabbath is a practice of rest. It's a spiritual practice. It's something taught by God. And in college, I tried to learn what that actually meant. Not just what culture taught, which was like shutting down, taking a nap, doing nothing. So what is Sabbath? Sabbath is rest, yes, but what is rest? Rest is not just sleep, and it's not just stopping what you're doing. When I did some digging, yeah, I know. Sabbath is about connecting with joy and doing the things that fill you up to restore you, which is admittedly tricky with my +1. I practiced Sabbath for several years, but I stopped for some reason. I think I convinced myself I needed the time. I needed to not be working, or I needed to not be not working. That it wasn't really doing anything for me. And I saw a sermon in September, so about a month and a half ago. And it convicted me, or at the very least reminded me of how I needed to practice the Sabbath. But the idea of that was really hard because time seems so very scarce with a baby and a business. But I thought, let's just try. Let's experiment. So I blocked out my calendar for every Wednesday, indefinitely, to see what would happen. And let me tell you, having a day set aside for doing nothing, like planning to do nothing, especially when you're not used to it, is very awkward. I did not know what to do with my time. But I did it anyway. I'm figuring it out. And I just realized, like, today or yesterday, that I'm reading again. I'm reading, like, books. I'm reading them on the Kindle, not physical books. But I'm reading books, and I'm listening to a lot more audiobooks, and I'm not just doing it on my Sabbath day. I'm doing it all the time. And, like, I know with tithing, they're like, you tithe not to change God, but to change you, to change your own heart. And I think I did something like that with Sabbath. And I didn't even realize anything was changing, but I must have more margin somewhere within my mind and my heart. Because I'm reading again. Isn't that weird? Anyway, that's all I have to share today. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day.